Hey friends and fans, it's Michael Pierce here with Michael's Health Answers. Yeah, it's time for another health update. I don't know if you've been following lately, but I'm starting something new. Yeah, I know, that happens a lot. But all the time I'm coming up with better and better ideas how to serve my audience and how to help people move forward with their multiple health challenges. I know some of you don't believe you have any health challenges, but I'll tell you, I've had the experience. You never know until you get there. So really, if you value yourself, you have to be looking at taking preventatives. You have to be looking at building up your resistance of your immune system. If you are not focused on improving your overall health on a daily basis, it's simply not going to happen. I can tell you for 30 years I did very little and then next to nothing and then actually avoided work and exercise, and it didn't do me any favors. It's how this guy in the picture here got to be 310 pounds. That's only me about 280, but you can tell I was big. I'm actually sort of turned sideways in that picture, so I actually would almost fill that door frame out had I been facing it square and standing in the right position compared to where the person that was taking the picture is. So yeah, that's me standing in a doorway of a house, and you can see that there's barely room for my hips to get through there. Uh, I don't know how I did it. I don't know how any of those people that suffer still with a huge amount of weight packing around do it. Honestly, having all that extra weight almost killed me. I had no idea, but by the time I had my heart attack, I was parking 2 feet away from where I was loading the paper, so I could barely turn my hips around because I was so worn out and so tired. I just couldn't go anymore to take those 2 steps I used to take from the van to the dock, from the van to the dock, from the van to the dock over and over again as I loaded my papers in the morning. Now that I'm healthy, and that's kind of funny, I'm saying healthy and coughing, but that's about all I get these time of year is a tickle in my throat during the changing seasons, and I'm out in the middle of the night in the wet and the cold, and I managed to stay healthy. So I don't know about you, but I just turned 49, and I think that maybe once this year I was sick for like 7 or 8 days. That's it. That's the only illness, it's the only disease, it's the only time I haven't been 100%. And even when I say I was suffering a little bit, that means I had a runny nose or a scratchy throat for a few days. So, what are you doing to take better care of yourself? If you don't know what the next step is, come and find a guy who's been there and done that, and let him share with you the 4 or 5 positive things he added in quality to his diet so that he could decrease the quantity of his intake so that every day he could take a step away from being that big guy in the picture behind me to being this slim and healthy and active 49-year-old grandparent that can keep up with his kids and his grandkids. So what are you doing to take better care of yourself?